Welcome to Essential English Only.
Your practical English lessons in podcast format.
Hi, I'm Alex, your practical English teacher, the one who doesn't waste your time. Have you ever tried to memorize English words alone and realized that you forgot them in a few days? This happens because our brain doesn't store isolated words. The key is learning in context, in real sentences connected to your daily life. When you see a word in action, it stays in your memory as part of a scene. Today, I'll show you how to never forget words. We will learn 8 new words, 4 verbs, and 4 nouns, or adjectives. Each verb will be used in 3 different tenses, so you can understand how it changes. Each word will have sentences in progression. First short, then medium, then longer. This way, you gain clarity and confidence. Tell me, learner, which country are you from? Maybe Egypt, Sri Lanka, Vietnam, Brazil? Write it in the comments. I want to see how many countries we have here today. Whisper is a verb that means speaking very quietly, almost like a secret, when you don't want everyone to hear. Imagine yourself leaning close to a friend and saying something softly. Start simple. I whisper a secret. Now, in the past, she whispered my name yesterday. And in the future, tomorrow, I will whisper the answer to you. Now, you can use a verb in present, past, and future. That's real communication. Lantern is a noun that means a portable light you take camping or during a power outage. Visualize holding a small glowing lantern in your hands, lighting up a dark path. Start short. This is my lantern. Expand. I carry a lantern at night. And longer. I carry a lantern at night when I walk in the forest with friends. See how you can describe a real scene, not just a word. Lend is a verb that means giving something to someone for a time, expecting it back. Picture handing a book to a friend across the table. Present. I lend my book to a friend. Past. I lent him money last week. Future. I will lend you my notes tomorrow. Now you master a verb that many confuse, and you used it in 3 main tenses. Ancient is an adjective used for something very old, like a historic city, building, or tradition. Imagine walking through an ancient castle or old city streets. Short. This is an ancient city. Medium. I love ancient stories. Longer. I love ancient stories from my culture because they connect me to my past. You not only learned the word, but also connected it to your own life. Choose one of the 4 words: whisper, lantern, lend, or ancient. Make 3 sentences, 1 short, 1 medium, and 1 longer. If it's a verb, try changing the tense. Speak out loud now. Pause if you need. This exercise transforms knowledge into lasting memory. Gather is a verb used when you call people together or collect objects. Visualize a group of friends gathering in a park. Present. We gather every Sunday. Past. They gathered for a meeting yesterday. Future. Tomorrow, we will gather to celebrate your birthday. You can already use a verb for meetings and gatherings. Very practical. Is this making English easier for you? Then hit that like button. I never asked you for anything before. Shelf is a noun for a place where you put books, objects, or utensils on a wall or piece of furniture. Imagine opening a shelf and seeing your favorite books and small plants. Short. This is a shelf. Medium. The shelf is full of books. Longer. The shelf in my living room is full of books and small plants. You can already describe places in your home in English. That's real practice. Resist is a verb used when you don't accept something or fight against a desire. Picture yourself stopping from eating a tempting dessert. Present, I resist the cold. Past, he resisted the temptation yesterday. Future, I will resist eating sweets tomorrow. Now you can talk about self-control and willpower in English. That's real progress. Fragile is an adjective for objects that break easily, but also for emotions. Visualize carefully holding a delicate glass or thinking about someone's feelings. Short, this glass is fragile. Medium, be careful. The box is fragile. Longer, be careful with his feelings. They are fragile right now. You not only learned the word, but understood it can describe objects and people. You learned 8 new words: whisper, lantern, lend, ancient, gather, shelf, resist, and fragile. Each in progressive sentences, some with tense changes. This is exactly how you never forget words: context, repetition, and progression. Repeat all 8 words with their sentences at least twice today. It will take less than 10 minutes. It's the habit that creates fluency, not speed. Learner, tell me in the comments, which of these 8 words was completely new for you? Your answer helps me choose the next words to teach. I'm Alex, and this is Essential English Only. Keep listening, repeating, and developing your English every day. You really learned what matters. See you in the next lesson, focusing on the essentials.